Hey, folks. All right, I want to get into this. During this presentation, we're going to get NVIDIA earnings, so maybe I can make a comment on that. And I'll remind everybody my Futures First group, okay? If you're in my Futures First group, I'll be talking, or I won't be talking, but after 8 o'clock tonight, I got another crude trade for you. So got that to look forward to. First one was a hot dog. We did that. And then next Monday, I'll teach about bonds. And I got a bond strategy I'll teach next Monday. So that'll complete most of the Seven Sisters and everything. Hold on one second. Anyway, so I'll get that going. But let me get into this. Be sure you join my YouTube channel. Make sure that you join my Telegram. My pivot numbers. No, excuse me. I don't know why I got sneezing all of a sudden. But anyway, make sure you do all that. Hey, everybody type in here and tell me, did they enjoy the Genesis presentation I gave today on how to use Genesis? That's pretty powerful knowing that little piece of information. I was just curious, did anybody hear it? Yeah, it's pretty powerful information especially if you like making money, huh? We all like that. Anyway, I wanted to get into it here. Risk involved in trading, past performance is not indicative of future results. There's my 3 books. I strongly urge you to get these 3 books, and you ought to read these books. It's a lot of work learning what not to do, you know, not making mistakes, okay? Just makes it really nice. Now, at DTI, we help you master the markets through education, training, experience. A lot of people give lip service to this, but not at DTI. We give it to you step by step. We give you what we can, and that's just the way it is, in my opinion. Now, you're going to hear me say this if you're around me for any length of time. Everybody here, okay? Everybody here or to have a futures account. Who doesn't have a futures account? Let me ask that question. Hey, Roger. I owe you a phone call, Roger. I'll give you a call. He's one of my Zebra guys. Genesis also. Oh, yeah. Just say no, no. Just type in no real quick. I don't say how many. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Those that type no, do you have insurance on your house? The nice thing about a futures market, if you got the right techniques, you can use what you know about options over on the security side and have 24-hour access. So it really helps you. Okay. Pete, go back telling that I don't know how you filled out your application, but go back telling I referred. Use my referral link. I have Jonathan put that in there. They'll get you in there. All right, here's the Seven Sisters right now. We're pretty flat. The NASDAQ a little flat. Dow barely up. Europe's real strong. Gold is stronger than garlic, as they say. And crude oil is dropping like a rock. How many people gonna make 20 or 30,000 in crude this year? Anybody want to know how? Well, we started on it this week, so made it good. Okay. Good for you, Paulie. Good for you. Frank, when you first joined me, you thought, what's this guy talking about? Crude's going down sometime this year. We watched it for 3 months, didn't we? Waiting for it to finally lose its momentum, and then we jumped on it this week. Oh man, it's going to 60. I think it's going to 60. All right, the 10 tickers I gave everybody. How about that Berkshire? Went over $500. That's $2,000 on 100 shares of Berkshire. I'd say that's enough. Okay. Goals at 270, 255. USO, I said go short USO if it breaks. If it breaks 74.89. That's another good call. Nvidia is below the 138 number, but we're about to have new numbers with this news coming out. Walmart above 97.11. I said go long. MSTU above 781 and silver above 30.55. Now going into March, we've got some insights from the Stock Traders Almanac. Does everybody realize Monday is or Saturday is March 1st? So we'll kick off the week Sunday night with our planning session. Now, late month weakness in February in recent years can lead to mid-month strength before late month weakness again. March has seen wild fluctuation. We're going to get very volatile in March. So strap it on, be ready. First trading day of March has been up 17 to 25 days. First trading day is Monday, 17 to 25 days. Historically strong early in that first week to 10 days, and then weak later in the month. Now, here's some historical seasonalities for March. If you look at these dates, it gives you the dates that historically have been up and historically have been down, okay? And I would focus on that March 21st date on the weak side, okay? On the strong side, I think you're going to be pretty strong. First 7 to 10 days. That's what I think. See if I'm right on that. Last 3 or 4 days of March, the Dow's a net loser, 22 out of the last 35 years. So the Dow's going to go up, peak out, and go flat, and then come down a little bit. NASDAQ during post-presidential elections hadn't done very much, up 7.6. Flip a coin on the NASDAQ. You got that going on right now with a lot of these Mag 7s. Nvidia earnings are today after market close. GDP's tomorrow morning, 8:30. PCE is Friday morning. The tax cut plan has moved to the Senate, and the UK and Russia will have the first step of the war ending this Friday. Hopefully by 10 to 15 days, the war will be over. That's what we're hoping for both sides. Notable economic events. You got a big announcement Friday week, 8:30. CPI and PPI on the 12th and the 13th. Fed announcement, GDP, PCE. Fed announcement's the 19th. They're not adding a whole lot to the game right now, are they? What do y'all think? Is the Fed adding a whole lot to the game? Don't think so. But GDP thing, we got a big month in March. March tends to be a great month for me because I got my trading shoes on. I've seen January. I've seen February. So I'm pretty excited about March, going into March, coming off of February. All right, part 2. Now I'm telling everybody. Now, whether you do anything with this or not is up to you, but I'm going to show people in my Futures First how to take advantage of this. If I'm right on crude going to 60, that is going to make the stock market stronger if I'm right about crude going to 60. That's the first step. Eventually, crude will hit $45 this year. Y'all write that down. Well, who will tell me in December? Hey, Tom, just like gold, just like everything else you said, your predictive model, your 8-ball looks pretty good. Somebody tell who Roger, will you be responsible to remind me in December what I said today about crude? I think it's headed to 60, then 45. Weekly chart of crude lost momentum. Like I said, coming into January, everybody was hot on crude. They didn't understand that supply of crude is going to increase. That's important. Let's talk futures first. I'm going to tell you the story where you'll know if you knew, because I got a lot of new people in here, but I retired from teaching futures. 2 years ago at a seminar, 2022, I had a doctor came to me and said, Tom, I hear that you can teach people how to make money with futures. And I said, well, who told you that? He said, I've talked to a lot of your old students. I said, okay. He said, will you teach me futures? I said, I retired from futures. Anyway, he convinced me to do it. I said, if you get 10 people to do it, $5,000 a pop, I'll do it. So we had 10 people out of that class that did that, closed it out. There was all 10. So I started teaching futures. I had to go from scratch, put the courses together, do all that stuff. It was a lot of work. And I charged $1,000 a quarter, which was more than fair to teach people what I know about futures. I got a 40-year experience. So anyway, I did that. And then last month, I decided that we've got the classes. I'm going to do an annual subscription because I don't want you for a day or a month. I want you all year long. And so I said, I'm going to offer it at a special. A lot of people took me up on this. I decided to open it up and limit it, of course, at that discounted rate. But for $1,500 a year, you can come in futures and I can teach you futures. And I've got the courses now to teach you. And I've got a format that works for my schedule. Every Monday, we have a futures class. Every Monday. We do it at 7 o'clock at night because that's the best time to train for futures. And it shows people, gives an early start on the week. And so I do that every Monday night at 7 o'clock. So we've had a lot of fun doing it, learning it, and I can pop the video up there and say, hey, review this video. We're going to be trading E-mini this week or the micro. Anyway, here's all the lessons I got. And then it occurred to me, I have a famous trade from futures, and Todd knows about it. It's called my utility trade. Use treasury bonds. And I looked up there and I said, I haven't taught people how to trade treasury bonds. And that's one of the most core trades of doing it. Anybody like to put trades on a Tuesday and get out on a Friday? That's my utility trade. I created this trade where people wouldn't have to pay utility bills. That was my goal. And so we did it for years. I still do it. And I got thinking I need to train on it. So this Monday night, all my Futures First people, I will be teaching the utility trade. Anybody here would like free utilities? If you had the art of doing that through a strategy, who would like that? Give me a yes if you'd like that. Well, my father used to get on me because I'd leave lights on, and that's why I named it the utility trade, because that way when you're using this bond market and futures, you won't need the lights. Or if you got the lights, it's pretty cool. Todd, you made this utility trade a lot. Bill Sample loves it. I mean, for years we've been doing it, so I thought I'd share it with my futures group this Monday night. Okay, called the utility trade. But you look here, we got crude oil, we got all the majors, gold, silver, all that lessons in the books, current lessons that I put together in the last year, teaching people futures. Now, I also hold in-person opportunities. I want you to notice the March class is sold out. Who's coming to the March class? Not this week, but next. Who's coming to the March class? It's sold out. And then I have two classes there, Advanced Futures class, sold out. And then I have my summer trading conference. That's TPC. Then July, I have a futures class. This is for people that want to come in person. Now, if you buy the futures class, I give you a subscription inside the online. Okay. So if you come in person, you'll get that exempted from having to pay for that. Foundations class, August 4th, another futures class, August 6th, and another, I guess, all-around class, October 13th and 14th, okay? Bruce says he's coming to the March class, okay? Good. But anyway, if you want to come, plan ahead, take the futures class July 14th and 15th, okay? Remember, it will include my online version if you buy the $5,000 package, okay? Any questions about the classes I hold here? There are about 7 to 8 people in those classes. We trade. Last class, everybody pretty well paid for the whole thing, and they actually signed up for more later on. I thought that was pretty neat. In fact, I've been having 100% of the people taking the spots 3 months, 4 months down the road. That's why I'm sold out. But anyway, thought I'd open it up. Anybody wants to start booking the July class? That'd be the next one. Roger, you came to 2 or 3 of them, hadn't you? The days in June for Sawgrass, that is June 2nd and 3rd for Roger, or for that. Okay, how did the futures classes work? Okay. Each Monday at 7, I have a training session followed by a trade of the week. That way, you got a scholarship building as you're learning. And we have our own special channel called Futures First Education. Pretty cool what would come together here. This is not bad. I enjoy it. Now, I have bonus trade opportunities in education during the week. And I did a gold trade as a bonus trade this week, and I did a crude trade this week. So it's worked out pretty good. I'm going to try to increase that as people get more educated about this, because there's opportunities. I'm going to go back and show them something to do with E-mini options, since I do both options and futures. Pretty neat. My next topic, like I told you, is treasury bonds or my utility trade on Monday night, that education. That'll open us up to doing trades next week on that and any other market that might qualify for trade of the week. That's Monday night. Pretty good plan. Now, Jonathan took a snapshot of the power of bonds. Now I have to put a disclaimer here. This is a little bit more than the utility trade, and that was today. What does that say today? 2203. That number is up to 2296 now. And then if you look over what's left, I got 1612. That's just on bonds. I trade futures and options on futures. I trade futures and options on futures. That gets you going, huh? So, special announcement after 8 tonight. I'm going to do another crude trade, okay, on options on crude. Let's put it that way, after 8 o'clock tonight. So that'll be 2 crude trades this week. Well, how did we do on the first? I posted in the Futures First Telegram, simple instructions, okay? And I had 5 contracts, Rob, 5 contracts. Now remember, I see crude heading to 60. I got a lot of bites on that apple still in front of me. Today, this was after 3 months of waiting, it's there. All right, so I got 4 spots left, this discounted price for the year, $1,500. Again, if you sign up for one of the classes in July, I exempt you from paying the $1,500. Okay? Any questions about that? All right, tomorrow we'll get at it again. I hope this explained everything, and I hope everybody has a good evening. Take one of those spots, I'll post and let you know if we're gone. If you're too late, wait too long or whatever. But tonight at the one thing you want to do, if you take one of those spots, everybody else knows this in futures, after 8 o'clock tonight, I will post the crude trade I'm doing next. Okay? Any questions before I go? Sure, it would work. Absolutely. He asked me would it work with prop trading. Absolutely. You'll own the prop firm if you learn from me. Alan wants one of the spots. Jonathan, will you make Kelly call Alan to take one of those spots? We're down to three now, folks. Down to three. Okay. Who else is going to take the other three and it does save everybody else some time? Okay, NVIDIA beat is 131.73. Needs to get above the high of the day, which is, I'd say 134.55. If it goes above that, you got to up market, okay? If it goes above 134.55, I'll do two trades tonight. One will be on crude oil, the other one will be on E-mini options. Love doing this. Hope you join me. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. Yeah, there's three of them left. Alan's going to take one, so there's three left. All right, Rob took one, so he signed up.